What's up, Mauldin St Mustang fans? We are back with our game against Boston College, where we're hoping to get our first win in the ACC today. We are 0-2. Boston College is 0-0, and I will see you when the game starts. It's getting this 21-yard return, so we take the ball first and 10, 21-yard line. Stevens under center is getting the start today. And getting smacked in the backfield. 1-yard loss. The ball on the 20-yard line, 2nd 11, creeping in for the blitz. But we come out with a run. Stevens moving the ball up the field, getting some room. 24-yard gain for Ruben Stevens. Where's Perez? Is Perez even out there? Okay, Stevens under center, ball on the 44-yard line, 1st and 10. Stevens getting 2 yards on that run. Second and 8. Picking it back to Perez. Perez trying to spin off of the defender, getting no yards on that carry. 3rd and 8. Nice pass by Stevens out to West for a 26-yard reception. Nice pass right over the linebacker's head into West's arms, completing the first 3rd down conversion, 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. First and 10 from the 28-yard line. Stevens under center. And it gets pushed back into Stevens. There was no room for Stevens to go anywhere. 2nd and 13. Perez with a pitch, trying to fight forward. No room. 3-yard loss. Another 3rd down. Back. So defense's first play out on the field against Boston College. 1st and 10 after the missed field goal. Hillman not getting any room on that play. No pickups. Bringing up 2nd and 10. Nice play by Mauldin State's defense. All on the 33, 2nd and 10. Perry back to pass, looking for somebody, hitting it out to the flats, but he is tackled for a 1-yard loss. Still bringing up 3rd and 10 though. So 3rd and 10. Perry and Boston College coming out in the gun. Perry back to pass, looking for a player open, going deep, but cannot connect. Punt return to Givens gives us an 11-yard return, bringing up 1st and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. Stevens understanding. Stevens, big handoff, getting to the outside, getting around the defense, getting down the sideline, down to about the 20-yard line. Nice 34-yard pickup by Stevens on that run, bringing up 1st and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. First and 10, Stevens under center. And Stevens couldn't get much of anything on that play, picking up 2 yards. Stevens pitching it out to Liston. Liston getting blown up in the backfield for a 4-yard loss. Stevens hurt on that last play, didn't even see it. Nixon rolling out, trying to find the corner, and gets the corner, picking up a 15-yard run on that play, on that scramble for the first down, bringing up 1st and goal. First and goal from about the 8-yard line. Nixon still in the game. Pitching it out to Perez. Perez has the corner, and Perez is in for the 7-yard touchdown. Mauldin State taking the lead. Mauldin State up 7-0. Boston College getting the ball 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line. Sweeney in motion. Fake handoff. Dump out to Sweeney. And the tight end picks up 5 yards, bringing up 2nd and 5. All on the 30-yard line, 2nd and 5. Run up the middle for Seals. Seals picking up 7-yard. All right, Hillman. How does that say? Okay, that said Seals on my screen, but that could have been our guy. But we pick up the first down. Boston College. First and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line. Nice pickup for Hillman. 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6. Ball on the 42-yard line. Perry back in the gun. Perry back to pass. Ball getting passed out. Getting a first down. 7-yard gain on that play. Perry back in the gun. 1st and 10. Boston College. Perry handing the ball off. Hillman getting some good open room for a 16-yard pickup. 1st and 10, Boston College. Perry still in the gun. Perry handing the ball off again to Hillman. Hillman picking up, or Wilson picking up 12 yards. Sorry about that. Another handoff. Hillman with the ball, bouncing off of everybody. Finally picking up a hard 2 yards. Finally pushed out of bounds. Second and 8 from the 21-yard line. Another handoff. Hillman getting the ball, bouncing off of people still. Bringing up 3rd and 2. About 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Play 9 on this drive. 3rd and 2. Boston College coming out in the I formation. Handoff to Hillman. He picks up the first down after a 3-yard run. Moving the change. 1st and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line. And at the end of the first quarter, Mauldin State's up 7-0, but Boston College is moving the ball. It's 2nd and 3, ball on about the 5-yard line. Perry still in the gun. Perry back to pass, blitz coming in. He gets the pass out to Sweeney. Sweeney gets the tying touchdown. Okay, Mauldin State, 1st and 10, ball on the 16. We brought it out of the end zone. Not a smart choice. Pitch out to Liston. Liston pushing off people, getting about 9 yards on that carry, making it 2nd and inches. Nixon still in the game under center. Nixon trying to hand it off to the fullback, doesn't go anywhere, loses a yard, bringing up 3rd and 2. Ball on the 25-yard line. Looks to be a long 2. Nixon still under center. Backing us up 5. Third and 7, ball on our own 20 after that 5-yard penalty. Nixon gets it out to Jamison, 15-yard gain. Nixon, nice pass for a 15-yard gain, bringing up 1st and 10. Ball on the about 35-yard line. Nixon getting a 2-yard pickup, couldn't get the pitch out. Probably would have had a lot more if we could have got the pitch. 2nd and 8, 37-yard line. Nixon gets it to Perez. Perez finding the corners, trying to spin away from the defender, but he picks up 27 yards to give us the first down, 1st and 10 Mustangs. Nixon taking a big hit on that pitch. Nixon running away from his running back, but picks up a good gain, about a 7-yard gain, bringing up 2nd and 3. Option. Nixon holds onto the ball, kind of trips it looks like, picking up 9 yards, but the first down, 1st and 10, Mauldin State. 1st and 10, ball on about the 20-yard line. Nixon still under center. Nixon getting it out to Perez. Perez finding an opening, trying to fight forward, bringing up first and goal. Ball on the 2-yard line. Probably could have scored that if he could have cut back in cleanly and got around the defender. Ball on the 1-yard line. And Burke in for the 1-yard touchdown, handing it off to the fullback, busting his way through the line to give us a 1-touchdown lead. Boston College from the 19-yard line. Perry handing it off to Hillman. Hillman only picking up about a yard on that play, bringing up 2nd and 9. Ball on still on the 20-yard line. Boston College back in the gun. Tight end in motion. Getting it out to Sweeney. Sweeney picking up a 12-yard gain, first down. We need to stop their tight end. Perry finding a tight end open all the time. First and 10. Single back formation for Perry. Perry back to pass again. Tight end wide open. 9-yard pickup. Second and 1, ball on about the 42-yard line. Hand off to Hillman. We played pass. Hillman picked up 14 yards on that second and short. First and 10, ball on the 45-yard line. Perry back in the gun again. Wilson, 4-yard loss. Second and 14 for Boston College. Screen set up, but a 2-yard loss to Wilson, bringing up 3rd and 16. Third and down and 16. Perry in the gun. Perry back to pass. Screen setting up again. But it doesn't go but 5 yards. Bringing up 4th and 11. Kick out by Boston College. Giving the ball on the 26-yard line to Mauldin State. Nixon still under center. First and 10. Pitch out to Perez. Perez has Green in front of him. Gets a key block down the sideline to the 10. Touchdown, Mauldin State. Great blocking ahead of Perez. 74-yard touchdown run. Putting us up by 2 scores. After the big run by Perez, Boston College will take the ball on the 20-yard line. Hand off to Hillman. Hillman stopped in the backfield by Doty, but breaks away and picks up a yard. After all that, Hillman running hard, only picking up a yard though for 2nd and 9, ball on the 21. Wilson picking up 2 yards on that run, set 3rd and 7. Perry in the gun. Screen pass set up, but the defense sniffs it out for a 3-yard loss, bringing up 4th and 9, 2nd and 10, ball on the 48-yard line. Nixon still in the game under center. Fake handoff, getting the ball out, couldn't get the pitch, but picks up 3 yards to make it 3rd and 7. Third and 7, ball on the 45, about the 45-yard line. Nixon back to pass, rolling out, trying to find somebody open, finds nobody open, gets the corner, steps out of bounds. 9-yard pickup, 1st and 10, 38 seconds left in the half. Ball on the 37-yard line, 1st and 10. Gets the ball to Perez. Perez trying to get the corner. 2nd and 6. Coach Chubb taking his 2nd timeout. Nixon coming out under center. Nixon back to pass, trying to find somebody open. Doesn't find anybody open. Takes off running. Gets it out of bounds. Picking up 10 yards. 24 seconds left on the clock. Nixon back to pass, rolling out, trying to find somebody open, can't find anybody open, gets sacked. Trying to rush up to the line, couldn't get up there, had to take the 3rd final timeout. What did I just pick? We're going to try to get those guys going long. Just dumps it out. Doesn't want to take the sack. Liston picks up 4 yards on that completion. Nice first quarter by Mauldin State, up 21-7. See you after halftime. Kick into the end zone. Welcome back to the second half. 1st and 10, ball on the 20-yard line. Perry in the gun. Hand off to Hillman. Hillman bouncing off tackles, picking up 9 yards, bringing up 2nd and 1. Second and 1. Perry's still in the gun. Hand off to Hillman again. Wilson. Wilson picking up 4 yards. Perry in the pistol. Back to pass, rolling the ball out, but can't get anything. Perry gets sacked for 8 yards. Bringing up 2nd and 18. Rolled out right into the end. Our defensive end got around his blocker and sacks Perry for that loss. It's 2nd and long. Ball on the 35-yard line. Perry back to pass again, looking for somebody open, sees a man open, and the man drops the ball, bringing up 3rd and 18. Ball on the 29-yard line. Screen pass gets read, but nobody there. Hillman picking up a good gain of a 39-yard screen pass. We read it too late. First and 10, ball on the 32-yard line. Boston College in the eye. Wilson, 1-yard loss. Nice play by Mauldin State defense after giving up that huge play on that screen pass. Perry back to pass again. Man open over the middle. Robinson picking up, spinning down. 22-yard pickup. Perry in the gun, moving the ball good on this drive. Back to pass it once more. Can't get over to cover Sweeney. Sweeney picking up 7 yards, making it 2nd and 3. Second and 3, ball on the 3-yard line. I formation for Boston College. Boston College handing off the ball, pushing his way into the end zone, bringing them within 7. Perry with a good return, taking it out to the 25-yard line. Nixon still in this game. Bad play by Nixon, trying to get the pitch out. Should have held onto the ball. They pick up the fumble. To the 15-yard line. Bring it 1st and 10 on the 15-yard line. Nixon with a bad play again. Perry back to pass, seeing somebody open, picked off by Nunez and runs it out of bounds. Beautiful play by Nunez to read that pass. So our defense saves Nixon from getting another turnover. Nice big hit by the defender, but Liston still picks up 7 yards. Nixon took a nice big hit too off on that play. 1st and 10, or 2nd and 3, I'm sorry. Ball on the 26-yard line. Nixon fake handoff to the fullback, running it out, finding a hole, getting past some blockers, down to the 40-yard line, pickup of 14, 1st and 10 Mustangs. Nixon with the ball again, passing it out, pitching it to Liston. Liston trying to put a truck, but gets hit. 3-yard gain by Liston, making it 2nd and 7. It's 2nd and 7. Ball on the 43-yard line. Getting it out to Perez. Perez trying to spin forward, picking up about 5 yards, making it 3rd and 2. We have a false start on an offensive lineman, making it 3rd and 7. Nixon back to pass, looking for somebody open. Can't find anybody open. Takes it on his own and fumbles the ball. Nixon. Oh my God. Come on, Nixon. You should have slid. You have to slide on that. You can't have the fumble come out. So the offense takes over. Ball on the 50-yard line. Perry back to pass, looking for somebody open, throws it while he gets the pass off to Robson for a 26-yard gain. Okay, I can't figure out how he made that play. So, Boston College, 1st and 10, 24-yard line. Handoff to Hillman. Hillman getting a leap over or down defense person, picking up 9, 2nd and 1. Yes, I stumbled on that one. Sorry. Perry back to pass. In on him, passing out of bounds, bringing up 3rd and 1. Third and 1. Ball on the 15-yard line. Back to passes Perry. Perry gets it to Smith. Smith gets it down to about the 1-yard line. 1st and goal. First and goal for the Boston College. Hands it off to Hillman. Hillman loses 3 yards on that play. Again, handoff. No, Perry keeps it, gets it down to the 1-yard line, bounces off the defender, in for the touchdown. Pending the extra point, we will be tied at 21. Playing tough on defense. Another bad play by Nixon. Thank God that Reggie Perez was there to cover the ball. 7-yard loss on that play. Boston College just teeing off on our offense. Putting the ball into Nixon's hands. It's the end of the 3rd quarter. Our offense has not moved the ball at all. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Fourth quarter. Tie ball game at 21. 40-yard line. First and 10 for Boston College. Perry, delayed handoff to Wilson. Wilson getting some majorly open room. Missed tackles by a lot of people down to the 2-yard line, 1-yard line, excuse me. Bad running by defense by Mauldin State. And our defense and offense cannot just close out a game. We are balls on the 20-yard line. We've let the lead slip away. And our offensive line is not doing anything to stop this defense. He didn't. Bringing up 2nd and 12. Perez keeping the ball. Has some opening. Hopefully getting it out of bounds at the 50-yard line for a 27-yard gain. First and 10, ball on the 50-yard line. Our offensive line has to stop being so jumpy. Another false start against the offense. And now it's first and 15 from the 45-yard line. Getting it out to Liston. Liston's got some room. Trying to beat the defender to the outside. He does for a 34-yard gain. Picking up another first down. Ball on the 21-yard line. Nixon barely beats the clock, pitching it out to Dubinsky. Dubinsky trying to get the corner, and he does, picking up 10, 2nd and inches. Getting it out to Perez. Perez spinning around his defender and gets in for the touchdown. 12-yard touchdown run. Trying to tie back up this ball game. Return by Boston College, getting it to the 29-yard line. First and 10. Perry coming out in the gun. Handing off to Jones. Jones bouncing off of people. Picking up 9 yards. All of a sudden, defense cannot stop the run. Late in the fourth quarter, I'm sorry. 2nd and 1. Handoff again, bouncing off of people, running over people. Devon Jones picking up 8 yards for the first down. Mauldin State's defense needs to show up and get some stops in the backfield and get a turnover. First and 10. Another handoff to Dylan. Dylan just running over people now. That's like the 4th running back that we've seen today. And he just comes out and starts running over Mauldin State's defense. Offensive line is just getting major pancakes, opening up Holes, another delayed handoff, bouncing off of people. The ball is out. O'Neal scoops it up for the turnover. Great play by Mauldin State defense when we need it to happen. Nice pull of the ball out of his hands. Mauldin State just needs to get it into field goal territory and to take this W. Coach yelling at him. What the heck is your problem? Nixon trying to get away, can't get away. 2-yard loss. Bringing a major rush. It's 2nd and 12. Handoff to Blunt. Blunt's kind of power forward. Only picks up 4 yards for 3rd and 8. It's 3rd and 8. Got to get it down inside the 42-yard line. Nixon holding onto the ball, stumbling forward, getting a nice block, 15-yard gain, 1st and 10. Mauldin State, move those sticks. Early pitch to Dubinsky, bad call by Nixon, 2-yard loss, bringing up 2nd and 12. Ball on the 37-yard line. Nixon, fake handoff, pitching the ball out to Liston. Liston trying to get around the corner, can't get around the corner, but picks up 5 yards, bringing 3rd and 7. Big handoff. Nixon keeping the ball, bouncing off the defender, trying to get down. Does get down. 13-yard rush, getting the 1st down, 1st and 10 with 32 seconds left in the game. Mustangs calling the 2nd timeout. 3 seconds left in the game. Gonna bring on the field goal kicker. We have been iced, ladies and gentlemen. The kick is up, and it is good. Mauldin State taking the victory, 31-28, as the time expires. Our first win of the year in the ACC. First win ever in the ACC by our young kicker. Beautiful kick. Beautiful hold by Nixon. Great game for Mauldin State. and I will see you if there's any recruiting news. Reggie Perez getting the player of the game. I will see you if we have any recruiting news, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we do have some recruiting news today. We have landed Mark Rice, defensive end, Casey Dennis, center, strong safety, Sean Heath, and halfback Alonzo Jones have all decided to commit to Mauldin State. So we have three stars and 1 2-star. And then we have a bunch of guys that are ready to come in and visit. You will see that when they do come in and visit, so I will let you guys know when that happens. And that's going to do it for recruiting news. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for this episode. If you like this video, please hit that like button. If you're new to my channel and you want to see more Mustang football, hit that subscribe button. Make sure that bell's lit, and when we come back, we will be taking the number 23 University of North Carolina in North Carolina. So I will see you guys then.